So recently, or not so recently actually, since this series of events occurred on the 12th and 13th of March, a user by the name of Doodlate here, which I'm sure you're familiar with him, if you've already watched my low-quality Discord memes videos, and a quite extraordinary series of events occurred, which I might just consider the greatest meme that I have ever seen. Alright, so let's get started. At 5 o'clock that morning, I received a DM, which is a direct message from Doodlate, asking if I wanted to make reforms to the server. So, naturally, I said yes, and if you haven't noticed by now, he then decided to edit the message to make me look like a rogue dictator before posting it in general chat. Little did he know, however, that he would be in for a bumpy ride. Okay, so let's take inventory of what assets I could use. I've done geography, well, cartography really, for 9 years, art for 13 years, typography for 3 years, web design for 5 years, programming for 7 or 8 years, and social engineering for absolutely 0. Insert laugh track here. The first thing I did was modify my Discord client so I could edit screenshots by enabling Chromium development tools. Combined with things Doodle actually said, I could probably cause quite a bit of chaos. It's go time. I support IS. The hell? Oh, in PTR where I said random stuff. Doodlate, do you need help? Hold on, I'll be back. Let me kill myself first. What the? Buenos dias. Ah, hello there, Trisk. Doodlate, come on. Now that's just low. Haha, funny, laughed. Bad Doodlate. This, wanna know what's low? Taking pics out of context. And now for my piece de resistance. 2 screenshots, one forged, one not. Both are completely believable. Well, at the time anyway. Oh. Okay. That screenshot really does kind of get me every time I see it. Okay, let me give more context for this pic. The context is Sungar genocide. Does that help, Doodlate? No. But that was the actual context if you go into DMs and look it up. And he proceeds to give a response, which then legitimizes the previous screenshot. See, you just admitted you're gay AF. Okay. Checkmate. And now is when things really go off the rails. It's time for the coup de grace. Wait a minute. Alt is gay. What the hell, Alt? Not okay. Alt, please respond. Oh wow, Doodlate is gay again. Oh, so is that the reason for the framing, Doodlate? Let me read from the screenshot. Wait, so if Alt is gay, can I date him? Can't say. Perfect. The hell when did I say that? And now he's just doomed himself on a one-way trip to Gulag. Game over. There is nothing bad to be gay. Sorry, I can't do that. That's true. That's false. Whoa, Doodle, are you playing a homophobe now? You didn't know I hate homosexuality. Homosexuality is a deviation from the default and psychological deficit. Wait, no, it's defect. Defect, okay. I mean, I appreciate the acting, but it's okay for you to be gay. Now, side note here, Doodlate is an Islamist and is actually anti-gay, but watch what he says next. Then why don't you be gay? You know, that reminds me of something almost.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Morning to you.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay. You are a transgender.
What shows?
Because I'm aromantic. Now, side note here, I actually am in real life, it's not just a deflection. Bruh. And in comes Alt, who's been observing this conversation this entire time. I'll pass on this one. Oof, Doodle got rejected. Haha. Brace yourselves, it's getting cringier. Alt, isn't J stands for J a euphemism you created because being gay is illegal in Indonesia?
These 20-year-old men were caned 83 times by 3 enforcers who took turns lashing them for breaking Islamic law.
Why would you create a euphemism for gay if you aren't gay? That's about the worst pickup line I've had, and I'm aromantic. Was they a pickup line? No. Actually, that's not the pickup line, that's the truth. You still fail. At this, I actually looked down search and you said that. J doesn't stand for gay. Then why did this say that? Also, I'm not going to date you. I'm not gay. Ew. LMAO. Only now does Doodlate realise that the second screenshot was fabricated, and now attempts to explain it away. But it's too late. At this, I've searched, and I didn't say that. Your screenie is fabricate. At Doodlate here, let me see. Oh, wow, you deleted those messages. Brilliant. Is it that in the DMs, or... J stands for Enterprise J. No, I didn't. DMs, not gay. Because I didn't say it in the first place. Or maybe I deleted it at the moment. I don't know. Why did I say that in the first place? What's the context? And with that, he's just added legitimacy to a fake screenshot. Well, that's a job for hashtag logs. Communism moment. At Alt, it's DM. Oops. F. Does Discord store deleted messages? Who knows? It's like when the NKVD records burn down. Discord does, those damn furries. It's gone forever. LOL. Oof. Womp womp womp. I don't remember you saying that, by the way. Okay. At Doodlate here, you probably got drunk at your own nightclub. That habit is really biting you, I have to say. If you want to go to a nightclub, just call me. Remember, he's a devout Muslim, he's not supposed to be owning nightclubs. Okay. If you want to go to a nightclub, just call me. Translation: if you want to get drugged at a nightclub, just call me. From how he tries to win the election, you can assume he loves drugging women at nightclub. Ouch. I then receive another DM at 6 or 7 that morning. This is what one member has to say about Doodle. That's a solid uff. I would literally murder him during sex. I would purposely let him F me, so I cut his throat this. LMAO. Doodlate problems require desperate solutions. And then, back on the server, Doodlate makes a now infamous typo.
FBI, open up!
It becomes a hit meme. At Doodlate here, a last swap. Okay, I'm out of this fuckfest. Doodlate, why would I want to lose my dignity? Rest in peace, bruh. He left. It's not long before messages begin appearing from Portal to Reality, which houses Midnighter expats. Today I married my husband Doodlate. We are happy in a relationship. I'm gay for life. To be continued. I'm not ready to debate this. I'm only ready to separate heads and bodies.